your mom.
Okay.
It's only funny when I do it.
Okay. Do you want us to?
Welcome everybody to the final episode of the All Japan route of you know what. So we here with Wrestle One, being wrestlers number 1 and 2 and 3. So in our last episode, we finally made Kawada smile.
But I guess this is a show where we make Muto smile.
And this is the show where we accommodate everything we have learned of smiling and everything to create a show that is not only just a great show, but also a great show. But it's also not just a great show, but it's also a great show.
Nigga, what the fuck?
This is finally gonna be the episode where fucking Muto comes back from the Lawson with milk and cigarettes. If y'all don't know what Lawson is, it's a Japanese convenience store chain.
Okay. But yes, I on Cage Match on my phone, I brought up both real Wrestle 1 cards so we could look at them later on. But we had a poll of which card to do, and of the people we had, Red, Nautilus, and Pony. Pony won the poll, and we're gonna do that card.
Pony likes polls apparently. He's been making a lot of them.
Well, the poll is the goal.
Also, shout out to fucking Nautilus for trying a card at least.
Democracy was a mistake.
Well,
It kind
here
of
we
was
look.
a little bit.
The KOC2 copyright calls it Muscle One, but let's be honest, we all know what this is supposed to be.
So 1K.
Muscle. Wait, are we in the Tokyo Dome?
Yes. There are 2 Tokyo Dome shows that get ramps, the New Japan style ramp and then the Muscle One ramp.
And the Skibbity ramp.
Zach, you say Skibbity again, I swear to God, I will burn everything you have of Miley.
Gibbity.
And I'll get the carousel. Okay, so enough about that joke. So, yes, Pony's card, we have Sata Yarn, otherwise known as Masaki Satake, battle Rick Steiner in a match titled I've Come from a Highly Educated University. Match 2, we have MMA versus American Strength as Mark Coleman and Heath Herring battle Chronic. Match 3, Monkey Business, Low Key, or let me do it the voodoo way, Low Key, as he battles Kaul Uno, who has his own special name that, who wants to say it?
I don't know.
Exactly.
What is this?
It's stupid.
What was the joint?
His name was the Ape Man, and then it's Nigo. It's, what were they thinking with that name? It's stupid sounding.
Oh my god.
Wait.
But yes, Voodoo just did the thing in no mic tag.
Very good, thank you.
If I
Next
wasn't
match,
bothered-
Clown versus
Very-
Circus.
I don't see it.
It's
Oh, it's
in
in
the
the
no
mic
mic
tag.
tag.
Call Uno?
Yeah, Kaul Uno. It should be on his
What's the battle?
Wikipedia.
Oh, Corner's Wikipedia. I thought you talking about something else. I thought you
Oh, I
said
I
Pony
thought
said
he
that.
was looking for where Voodoo put the low key thing in.
Okay, next match, Clown versus Circus, Dos Caras Jr. versus Ebasan.
Oh my
Match
god.
number 5, Juniors.
I
Takamishinoku versus Kaz Hayashi.
hate Pony for calling it Clown versus Circus.
But folks, where's the lie? Match number
There
6,
is a lie.
All Japan Special, Hiroshi Hase, or is what he accidentally typed out, Hirosho, versus Arashi. Match number 7, a fatal 4-way, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, Terry Funk, Kendo Kashin, Abdullah the Butcher, and Ernesto Hoost.
Oh my god, I hate it here.
Match number 8. Summoning a great power to take on an even greater foe. Satoshi Kojima, dressed up as the Great Koji, battles Bill Goldberg. Match number 9. The Battle of the Powerhouses. Bob Sapp versus Shinya Hashimoto. And then the main event. Great Muta versus Hulk Hogan. The Great Revenge. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
There is no fucking way we're actually getting, you know, a passing grade on this. Not with this card.
Well,
yeah.
we definitely got the attendance. We need, what, 70, 72?
70.
It could happen.
Meanwhile, the actual 2 good cards, myself and Nautilus.
Yeah, that passing grade reminds me of me whenever the fuck it was time to, like, fucking pass school, and I was like, I've given no shit the entire time. Time to get a 78. Pass with a solid B-.
There's Rick Steiner. Yes, that is Rick Steiner.
What are you talking about? I'm looking at him right here. He's in my backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Are we gonna get the World Tag Team titles?
You know, Gunslinger, it would be funny. No, like Gunslinger, if it would be funny if you actually legit named one of your dogs just Rick Steiner.
I haven't had the chance. This last one's name was named Akira, so.
Akira. Here we go.
Out of all 3 of the dogs I've had within my life, I technically did name one after a wrestler, but this was back in the time frame when I actually liked this wrestler. Nowadays, I hate this wrestler to death.
Jericho?
No.
Okay.
Sasha Banks.
Mercedes Monet. Yep, Sasha Banks. Yep, Mal got it right.
That's funny. But either way, Wrestle 1, the very first show they had. Yokohama Arena, 12,807
Why are we
people
on like 400
to get it over with. We do this already. November
Wait,
2002. Are you ready for this card?
Sure.
Abdullah the Butcher versus Masaki Satake to start the show off. Would you like me to spoil who wins?
Let me guess, Abdullah?
Yes. You wanted 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it was a murder.
Next match, Kendo Kashin and Cal Uno defeat La Parka and Super Parka.
What the fuck?
Gunslinger, help me out. Who the hell is Super Parker?
A what?
Who is Super Parka?
Oh, that's a very long story that I don't know if you guys are ready to hear.
Oh, Rick Steiner won, LOL.
9 minutes!
I want to hear it. I got time.
87% for a squash match.
Fuck.
So in order to tell you about Super Parka, I first have to tell you about a very important feud in Super Parka's career, right? So, did you guys know that there was a Rey Mysterio number 2?
No.
Well, that
Wait,
guy...
You mean that that's not Ray Jr. That's not, you know, our Ray from now.
It was a Rey Mysterio number 2. There was just a guy that decided, well, you know, let's do a fucking tag team for a little bit. But then, the original Ray left. I think it was CMLL or whatever the hell. And Ray number 2 changed his name to Mysterious or Misterioso in Spanish, right? And he wound up tag teaming with this other guy, Super Parka. But he wasn't named Super Parker. I'll reveal who he is in a minute. So, Misterioso ends up winning the match after Super Parker gets knocked out on the outside and loses due to countout and loses his original match. And, hold on. Okay. And he wound up losing his mask as the former father of current CML star, because they're all related. He was the original Volador. And his his son is now Volador Jr., who's the guy that dresses up like Venom and all these other cool characters on CMLL.
Ah,
Yeah, Volador Jr. is kind of nuts.
In
Yeah.
a good way.
So that guy winds up saying, well, you know, my cousin has this cool gimmick. He just left, I think he just left for the States. I might as well do it. I might as well just call myself Super Parka because my cousin's LA Park. So fuck it. And so that's how Super Parka was born.
ah.
Wow.
And then, yeah.
And where does the term La Parca even come from? Like, is there any actual meaning behind that in Spanish, or
Yeah.
what's going?
Yeah. Hold on.
All right. Well, our next match, we got Sam Greco and Dos Caras Jr. defeating Kaz Hayashi
Yeah.
and Taiokeia.
Yes.
Yeah, Parka.
The right side won.
Sam Greco was
Yes,
the
there was,
one who made the pin.
Still the right
whole
side
term
won.
the whole term for Parka means it is the
Wow.
La Santa
Chronic
Parka,
one.
which means the holy death, as in it's the Grim Reaper.
Oh,
62.
Well, we had an 87 and then a 62. Keep this or redo?
Redo.
redo it.
Don't you just love the Chronic theme song? It literally screams, please get me out of here.
It screams, I'm about to die from drugs very soon.
Alright, match 4,
Okay,
Hiroshi
that's-
Hase and Satoshi
Okay,
Kojima
that's fucked up.
defeated Mark Coleman and Kevin Randleman.
Okay.
Rest in
Then
peace,
we
Kevin
have
Randall.
Shinya Hashimoto defeating Josh Dempsey.
Who?
That's a good question.
Who?
He doesn't have a cage
Okay.
match.
Hey,
What the fuck?
He was like a kickboxer who did stuff around late 2002 in All Japan and 01.
Ah.
That's basically the best I could give you. Semi-main event, Goldberg defeated Rick Steiner.
Of course.
in how many minutes?
6.
Yep.
And then the main event, Bob Sapp defeated the Great Muta. According to Cage Match, this
In-
was the match of the night. But according to Dave Meltzer, Dos Caras Jr. and Sam Greco versus Kaz Hayashi Taiokeia at 3.25 stars.
You know, for once, Dave
I-
Meltzer actually had a right rating on the freaking card, surprisingly
But the
enough.
same number of stars too? You would think that's a 3-star match in 2002.
Yeah.
Okay. Then this show that we have, the second Wrestle One at the Tokyo Dome, 45,371 people, January 2003. This show was originally, like, someone actually uploaded on YouTube. I managed to download it before it got taken down, thankfully. But the opening match, Abdullah the Butcher defeats Masaki Satake.
Again.
Yes.
We do it again.
Then the next match is a very junior heavyweight indie Dragon Gate freelance classic. We got Anthony W. Mori, Henry III Sugawara, and Taiji Ishimori.
My boy Taiji.
Wait, Taiji was in Wrestle 1, the fuck?
Yeah, for that one show. He was a freelancer at the time.
My boy Taiji.
Yep, and they defeated
Bon
Kondate
soldier.
Shuji, Milano Collection AT, who is a commentator on New Japan shows to this day, and Yoshino.
But
Nice.
that was before Milano went blind in that eye, right?
Yes. And according to Dave Meltzer, this was the second best match on the show.
Huh.
Then
Damn.
the next match, this is a dream match. Kendo Kashin versus Sabu. Kashin
What
won,
the
unfortunately.
fuck?
Yeah.
And also, according to Sabu in an interview, this was the show when, after the match, Goldberg went up to him and said, I heard what happened. I'm sorry for your loss. And Sabu's like, wait, what happened? Your uncle, the Sheik, died. Oh, really? He didn't know because he was on the plane.
Oh, that's fucked.
And I'm like, on that day, the show happened too. That's a crazy
That is-
one. And then here we go, the match of the night, according to Dave Meltzer, 4 stars. Kaz Hayashi and Ultimo Dragon defeated Rey Bucanero and Ultimo Guerrero. That sounds like a match in Gunslinger's Fantasies right there. Oh yeah, he'll be back.
I'm assuming Rey Bucanero is some type of pirate gimmick.
Probably. I know that he was really good in CMLL. 85% for Chronic. There we go. Just add 5
Much
minutes
better.
to the match.
Hey Mal, have you ever heard the song Chris Benoit?
Wait,
Yeah.
the ICP song?
Yeah, for ICP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I heard,
No.
yeah.
No, the one.
The A-Rap
one-
Chopper one. Yeah, I know about that song.
Yeah,
I showed it to you,
Red-
Debbie.
yeah. Red doesn't know about that one. We gotta show it to Red, cause
Yeah,
that
show
song
me.
Hang
Y'all
on,
gotta
hang on,
fucking show me, bro.
hang on. Let me get it from YouTube and I'll DM it to you.
Alright,
Bro, that
bet.
shit's hilarious, bro.
All right, our next match is coming up. But the next match on the show, Hiroshi Hase and Satoshi Kojima defeated Terry Funk and Heath Herring.
Wow.
Then the next match, this is a fever dream right here. Kevin Randleman and Mark Coleman defeated the Giant Convicts tag team. Like 2 masked wrestlers that were tall and were dressed as if they were coming out of jail.
Wow.
So we got Kyle Luna and Loki in the match here. But this is who played the Convicts. John Nortja, a K1 fighter, and the Great Khali.
The hell?
Wait, what? Glory to India was there? You fucking serious?
And they lost.
What the fuck? This is injustice to all Indians, bro.
Of course it would be. The next match, this is probably the worst match on the card for obvious reasons. Shinya Hashimoto defeated Joe Sun.
Who the frick is
Mama?
Joe Son?
Joe Sun is in prison for life.
Joe's son, but where's Joe Mama?
Joe
what did
Mama
he even
isn't
do?
in jail for life.
Yeah, but what the fuck did he do?
Rape.
What?
Murder.
Oh,
Oh, he
Oh,
murdered
fuck.
an inmate in prison, so his life sentence is even higher up.
oh, great.
Yeah, the biggest thing Joe Sun ever did besides a terrible MMA career, with the highlight of being punched in the nuts for 30 seconds straight before referee decision, was being an extra character in the first Austin Powers movie.
Huh.
Yes, and Joe Sun, to make it worse, Joe Sun wrestled that match in a thong.
Jesus
Ah,
fucking
Christ.
Wow.
77.
People love squash matches at this show.
Apparently.
Again, it is low-key.
Low-key.
Now we got Dos Cars Jr. and Ebison.
My boy versus
You know,
the
because of this, I think we should watch the entrances.
Yes.
Then next match, the semi-main
At
event,
400
Keiji
feet, it's gonna
Muto
be
and
vomit
Goldberg
tasting.
defeated Chronic.
That's a weird ass semi-main event, I ain't gonna lie to you.
The highlight was Goldberg's entrance because it took forever, and you could see Keiji Muto getting bored as the entrance kept going. There's a great picture. Let me post it. And then, of
But yeah,
course,
Red.
this.
Red, listen to that song when you get a chance. It's literally got a line that says, "Tell my bitch take a plan B," and the B stand for Benoit.
That's fucking great.
Like I'm shitting you not. That's a legitimate line in that song.
Dude, that's fucking great. Anyways, we got my boy, Dos Caras Jr. It will be his destiny!
Tony! You show up here in this bed.
Hell yeah.
We got a good
about to get
crowd.
the highest
Our goal is 52,000 people. I think we beat
Yeah,
that.
he's gonna get the highest rated match, watch.
It's against Ebison from Osaka Pro fame.
Watch him carry Ebison to like a 89% match or some crazy shit.
If he does, I will laugh my
Then
ass off.
Ebison's gonna carry him.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe Dos Caras is a little, under the weather because he was
No.
drinking tequila.
Last time I checked, Dos Caras is not Conan.
I don't think you understand. I mean, he's done all that stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if he drank tequila.
And besides, most Mexicans, or at least at certain points in history, have preferred mezcal to tequila anyway.
Yeah.
Tequila.
Get dunked on. Your joke got ruined.
Yes, because Zach is a party pooper.
No, because Zach destroyed you with knowledge, bro.
Oh yes, facts and logic and all that. What a great meme.
I didn't know you was into knowledge, Red. Nor facts and logic. I didn't know that, Red.
I mean, he's got
That's
a point on
crazy.
that one. I mean, considering that brewery incident.
Actually,
I did not know he was
actually, facts and logic would be a great name for an indie tag team gimmick. Have
Wait.
one of them be a teacher, that's facts, and have one of them dress up like Mr. Spock from Star Trek, that's logic.
You could just have Damien Sandow and Ravishing Cody Rhodes, the Rhodes Scholars tag team as that.
Yeah, you recreate that.
But yes, another fun fact with that Chronic match. It was actually Chronic's last ever match. They both got injured and they both decided to retire.
Yep.
Goldberg, they just did not like working with Goldberg.
They can join the list alongside Bret Hart of people that didn't like working with Goldberg.
I can already imagine if Bret Hart was in the venue on that day when he saw, I can't remember which one of the Bryans being hit with a jackhammer, he would have interfered and broke the count.
Just because he felt like it.
This is bullshit!
I'm just waiting on the type of song to actually beat the Scars. I think that'd be hilarious.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen, dog. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that's not what's gonna happen.
So it's
Can
actually
you
a pretty
imagine, though?
competitive bout. And then
Yeah,
the main
I could
event,
imagine.
Mr. Perfect, Ernesto Hoost, defeated Bob Sapp in 5 minutes. Via roll-up. Because we gotta make Bob Sapp strong.
How do you have one of the greatest kickboxers in K1 history win with a fucking roll-up? You all make
To
no
keep
sense.
Bob Sapp strong, because they had a feud going on.
Wait,
Guess
Powerball pin, and he won because it was his Tony.
Tony.
Fuck, 63. We got
Keep it.
to
Fuck,
redo it.
damn it. Redo it.
No.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
I want it to at least be 7. At least want it to be at least 70. All right. We need to at least have.
Even if
70.
Episode wins and it's a 71, we keep it.
Yes.
Yup.
Okay.
We can't have this show potentially bomb because of Pony's fucking awful ass booking.
So far, it's been doing decent. I mean, 2 matches that were
voted for
squash
Pony's
matches got
bullshit?
great ratings.
Yeah.
Some effing how.
Somehow.
Apparently,
How-
people like seeing Rick Steiner dominate people and low-key beating up a guy with a very inappropriate name.
Yes.
What were they thinking? But yeah, those are the Wrestle 1 cards, as you saw. Between the two, I think the Tokyo Dome one had the better undercard.
Yeah.
But Great Muta versus Bob Sapp sounds like a better main event.
Welcome back, Gunslinger.
Welcome back. We are on this
Gunslinger's
match.
back.
I wonder if he will tell us a fun fact.
About who?
About electroshock.
Ray Bucanero, since he was mentioned in connection with one of the Wrestle 1 cards.
I've seen a couple of his
Oh
matches.
yeah, Ray Bucanero.
What is it with Mexico and loving their pirate gimmicks?
Pirates are cool, of course.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
every
pirates are
kid has always had like that little daydream of being like a Caribbean pirate. You know, like Jack Sparrow stuff, or even Muppet
Yeah,
Treasure
like all the-
Island.
Okay, well, not me. I'm the only
Yeah, all the
exception.
pirate gimmicks in Mexico are cool. Like, they got Rainbow Canero.
Hell,
They
even
got
WWE. Hell, even WWE had
beat
a
up the
pirate
whole
gimmick.
Yeah, like not just
Hey, John.
Jean-Pierre Lafitte, but also freaking Paul Burchill.
Virtual.
Pirate
That was
gimmicks
before
are cool.
And,
Yeah, and that's
Hey.
before Paul Burchill
They
then
are.
had the shit gimmick of being in love with his sister.
Yeah, what were they thinking with that?
That was so
And then
fucking
afterwards-
stupid.
Do
Yeah,
we
and then
blame Vince
afterwards he left
McMahon for that?
and- Yeah,
Considering
true. And
he
afterwards-
had
Yeah,
that
kinda.
crazy story that he had a dream of Heidenreich violating Michael Cole and said, let's put that on TV. It was revealed to be in a
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah. Also, by the way, then Paul
Ryback also
Burchill
do
then-
that.
Yeah. I was gonna say, then Paul Burchill then fucking fell off the face of the earth before reappearing in the NWA, depressed and unable to wrestle.
What a shame.
my
I think it was a
favorite
cease and
Mexican-
desist from Disney that caused it to die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it
pirate
was.
gimmick, like, fucking Disney likes to ruin fun.
89!
Holy shit!
We
We-
called it, Zach! We fucking called it!
Hey, first, before the first match, I said 89% or something. Remember that?
Yeah,
I
you
called
just had to
that
get a
shit.
Called it.
redo.
We called it!
Now we get,
called
I
it
believe
because-
this is Taka and Hayashi.
We call.
You wanna know why we called it, Zach? Because it was our destiny!
If you had to take a second chance, is it really fate or destiny?
Yes.
Okay.
Shut up. Do not ruin the moment between us two bros, okay?
Alright, well, our next bout here.
Yeah, quit. Yeah, quit
Being a joker.
quit killing our bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
you kill
Quit
my
being
bits a lot.
Yeah, because
Well-
you sometimes tell dad jokes and sometimes
That's why
those
it's
need
funny.
to be told.
You tell dad jokes. That's why your bits deserve to be killed.
Wait, killed? That's a little far, don't you think? Like, I don't
You
know
know
about
what
you,
you
but
mean.
I don't think I'm gonna hang out on the Minecraft server after this.
What Minecraft server?
It's a joke.
Nobody plays Minecraft anymore. The only
Well,
type
no,
of
they
people
do.
who-
What do
It
you
says that
mean
they're like
nobody
10.
plays Minecraft no more? A
Yeah,
lot of
no.
You
people
want
play
a
Minecraft.
multiplayer game that nobody plays anymore? That would be stuff like Terraria, maybe. PUBG, maybe.
Nah, Terraria's still going strong though.
Same thing with PUBG. People still play that shit as well, so.
Yeah, but
So,
they're
Zach,
dead
the
compared
fact
to
that you said-
Minecraft.
No, they're not.
Hmm.
You'll be surprised.
You-
No,
Are
I'll
these
be
two guys
surprised.
junior heavyweights?
Yes.
Yes.
It's even funnier. These two guys, it was basically a junior heavyweight from WCW versus one from WWF. In a way,
LOL.
this is the real invasion.
Taka versus Hayashi, motherfucker.
Oh, that is Taka Mishinobu, yeah.
Taka is coming,
Never,
motherfucker.
yeah, Zach. Just let's alert. Never said nobody plays Minecraft because you will not believe how many people still play Minecraft. It's still one of the biggest games ever till this day.
Taka versus
It would be
Wonka.
it would be even bigger if it were on Steam. Super Kid.
No, not really. It would still be the same way.
Like, people
No,
play
plus-
this shit on
plus-
tablets, the
plus-
Nintendo Switch, the Xbox.
Yeah,
Waka
PC.
Still
So
for
what?
free.
Not every game has to be on Steam.
Yeah,
Fortnite's
like, Fortnite's not
Fortnite's-
on Steam, and it's very
Steam.
successful.
and it's still big. Can you explain that, Zach?
Sea of Thieves. Is Sea of Thieves on Steam?
So no.
Yeah.
I think it might be. So.
Nah, but
that's not-
nah, Zach. Explain
it's on
this.
Xbox. Yeah.
Zach, explain this. Fortnite is still strong and big, but it's not on Steam. What makes you think Minecraft? It's not the same way.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I just say shit without thinking sometimes.
Yeah, close your
That's
mouth.
my gimmick. You're
No,
stealing
welcome to
my
the club,
gimmick.
bro. No, that's not your gimmick. Your gimmick is amnesia.
No, your gimmick just constantly fucking shit up every time we try to record shit.
That is also true.
Like just now.
Oh, by the way, I just realized that we were mute the whole time now.
Nah.
That'd be awful.
Imagine if we were actually muted the whole fucking time. This would just be so hilarious.
Yeah, that is such a major middle finger right there. But either way, Let us take a look at some other stuff here.
You got a mic on his ass, bro.
It's got a microphone.
Yes, look at homeboys.
Oh, you're right. He
See, look,
does.
it's a mic.
Yeah.
Also, like a
And he's
dildo.
telling us that he's here.
I'm here. I'm here to stay.
Oh, by the way, Zach, freaking LFG Season 2, Episode 2 dropped. The full teams have been drafted now.
All right.
Yeah. We also got to see the 4 newcomers to this season. The they had matches and stuff. Like 4 new people, a part of LFG's like little roster of sorts. There's Summer Sorrell, there's Hayes Jameson. Those are the 2 women that joined in the women's side of things for the competition. As for the men's side of things, there's a dude called Trip London, who has a very cool mask, and a guy called Harlem Lewis, who basically is what would happen if you take Nick Gage and the Briscoes and make them actually look like decent people.
Wow.
Well, I just found something over here. Oh. Well, either way,
Mal getting jumped again.
it just
Getting
keeps
jumped by a
happening.
child.
The next match we got here, I found, is there's a title change in Pro Wrestling Noah.
Oh,
Yeet.
Yeah, Hayata is the new hardcore champion.
Wow.
86. There.
Come on,
he's
keep going.
sick.
Yeah, much better.
Taka.
Leave it to Taka Michinoku to save our souls.
Well, our next match, I believe, is Hiroshi Hase and Arashi.
Taka needs to immediately have a Savior of Wrestle 1 gimmick right now. Somebody find a way to book that.
You know, it's
Savior
actually
of
funny,
Wrestle.
when there was the actual Wrestle 1 promotion, Kazayashi was there.
At
Oh, but let's see what else we can find.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You being bad. You can get down.
Everything is happening today.
Yep.
Ew.
And you just sneezed on my mic. Okay.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, she's laughing. You spread germs and you're laughing.
What color is this?
Oh my gosh.
What color is that?
I'm gonna wait till that's taken care of, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Hase and Arashi. One guy got a big ol' star ranking due to his match with Kensuke Sasaki, and the other guy has been struggling to get a promotion. Can Arashi get that promotion?
Isn't this like the All Japan Classic, or whatever Pony called it?
Yeah, which is
Isn't
funny
that man
because
still Kuma Arashi? I mean, still technically 1 star.
3-star.
Oh,
It's funny, Arashi started in All Japan in the 80s, joined the SWS Exodus with Tenaru. Then after that closed, they made War, and then came back to All Japan thanks to Tenaru.
Oh, Jesus, big boy splash.
And yeah,
whole bunch of big boy offense right now.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. The
20.9.
fucking Hashi just like eating all of that shit.
77.
77. Good enough.
77
They
for
love
Hiroshi.
squash matches.
77 for Hiroshi Hase getting bullied for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the one, the only Fatal 4-Way. And
Four
due
Horsemen of the
to
Apocalypse.
Mal's rules,
Of
we will
course
be
you know that.
quiet. We will be quiet. I will press deafen and mute myself too.
Makala kasito mo makala. Kasito mo mala. Malaha!
Mute now if you
There we
want.
go.
It was excruciating. This
I-
scene. What the fuck was that purple fur?
What the
What
That
the
was a fur
fuck was
coat,
that
all
purple
right.
fur? What the fuck? That deserves bullshit right there. That purple fur. What the fuck was that purple fur?
Whoever, whoever gave Muda that coat needs a kick, or Muto that coat needs a kicking.
That's not
That
even
was Hoost.
Muto.
Who's not even
That was
Mudo.
Ernesto Hoost. Mudo's in the
What?
main event.
Ain't no way. Zach mixed up right from wrong.
Yes, one's Japanese, the other is a black guy from the Netherlands. I mean, they're two completely different things.
That's crazy,
Also,
bro.
One,
well, I mean,
one,
to be fair, you can't
one.
blame.
Yes, I can blame him. One of
No, you
them's
can't.
black, one of them's not.
Yeah, but they're both bald, so it's easy.
Yeah, one has the
One of
facial hair,
them's
the other doesn't.
Japanese. One of them's Japanese and one of them's black. How? Who
Things
call a
don't-
black person Mudo?
Zach apparently.
Exactly. So I can't. So I have to fault him for that because one of them is legitimately a dark-skinned goofball, another one is a Japanese politician. What the fuck, bro?
But Great Muda doesn't work in politics. That was Great Sasuke, Antonio
Backstage.
Noke, Hase, and Onita. I believe there were some
I'm not
Joshi.
I'm not talking about politics, you goof.
Oh,
He's talking
backstage.
about backstage politics.
Yeah, I messed that up.
You are a absolute Never mind.
Yes, I
You're a
know. I'm a
goober.
boomer. Me and my Commodore
even a-
64 dial-up internet.
Calling somebody a boomer, calling you a boomer is an insult. I'm not even gonna do
Okay,
that. That's an
call me
insult
the
to
silent
actual
generation
boomers.
or whatever generation was before them.
Fucking stupid. That's what I'll call you.
Yes, you antique.
The, the,
I
before the
represent it.
boomers were the greatest generation. That's World War II. The silent generation is World War One.
He's
That
beyond
war
that.
was anything but silent.
That shit was loud.
Another day, another artillery barrage to wake me up. Welcome to Verdun, the greatest place on earth if you want to be in hell.
Welcome to Brussels.
Say hi.
Yeah, we know about Brussels.
Welcome to the Tom. We fight over the stretch of land for 3 whole years.
No, you're not going to type your match card on my computer. Don't want it. No.
Don't want. Do not want.
The children have taken over.
What the
You're
heck?
not-
When
You're not
did
making
Kashin
you
have a
just
tarantula? I've never seen that
in
man
this
do
game.
that.
Could have sworn he's had
Just talk your butt off, okay? You go, wait, this is it, Effie?
Yeah, this brings back memories that at one time
No!
my niece was over for a family get-together. Came over and recording.
Oh
And
god,
she
that was
gave
precious.
commentary during a Dr. Death match.
That was worst. I
Legendary.
forgot about that. That was precious as hell.
I like the part when she was just chanting, die, die, die. It's Dr.
Well,
Death and the Gladi. Oh, Kasha got eliminated.
Yeah, Kasha's gone.
Oh, look how sad he is.
Yeah. He's asking,
Yeah,
am
you
I
know-
the problem?
He's on some real sad man hours. I was thinking something else, but let's just put it that way.
Oh,
He's about to kill himself.
I think I know what you were thinking of.
Yeah, Red knows the exact word I'm thinking of, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Mal does too.
Well, we're down
What?
to Abdullah,
Yes,
who's
sir.
the one half of the All Japan World Tag Team Champions, and Ernesto.
Alongside, of course, Tiger Jeet Singh, aka Glory to India.
Man from Canada is the most Indian man in the world.
The most Canadian Indian of all time, bro.
Yes, he makes Jinder Mahal look like a bitch. He makes
And it-
Jinder Mahal look
and
like
his
Tiger
gimmick-
Ali Singh.
I mean, Ginger Mahal. He look like a ginger.
Yes, his favorite food happens to be
Gimmick
ginger snaps.
Is that he sued Indian.
I don't know.
Part of Abby is Indian. How the hell did that work?
And
It's called
Abdullah
being black.
wins.
Abdullah wins.
Makala
Because of course he does.
Makala. Kasito Mamala.
Yeah, you gotta make the tag team look
Yeah.
strong.
Malaha.
Look at it. Here's this pointy. Yeah, you go over that way. Yeah, this is my ring. '81.
81.
Dang.
Surprisingly enough, Pony's card is actually working.
Yeah, that happens.
Be prepared to eat crow next time Pony comes in here.
Oh boy.
Only making you look like a bitch, bro. That's just crazy.
Or in case you didn't understand what I meant the first time, be prepared for a nice healthy slice of humble pie.
Yeah.
Now here's the special great Koji.
You gotta stay
reference.
humble, bro.
I do
Like,
appreciate
dude-
the fact that the whole poll, though, that fucking Nautilus voted for my card, I voted for Nautilus's card, lol.
Someone is banging something up above. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but I can hear it.
Oh, sweet child, let me tell you about the birds and the bees.
No, it doesn't sound like that. It sounds more like they're moving stuff around, renovating.
Because that sound coming through the walls is a very specific sound.
Yeah, this sounds
My
more
man
like they're
being like,
dropping things on the floor while moving things around. What was that,
Fucking
Skittles?
I don't know what the fuck is going on. Dude.
Yeah, it sounds like they're banging a
Just-
hammer. I don't know
just
if
over
you
here,
can
Bull.
hear it like on my side or if the recording, but in case, I
Yeah,
apologize ahead of time.
I've heard it a little bit. I've
Oh,
heard
I
it a
great.
little
I
bit.
have not heard a single bit of it at all.
Like I've only heard it but once or twice. Nothing to worry about.
It's definitely showing on the little OBS when they're doing something. The bar goes up a bit. I
That
was
man
quiet
is
there,
insane.
so you guys aren't hearing it in the recording, but I think OBS is hearing it. Oh my gosh, this is annoying.
I'm hearing
all
it
the
through
rotten
you.
pla-
That's how I'm hearing it.
Maybe
Yeah,
if
they're
I'm
smashing
talking, you
over
can
there,
hear
bro.
it, but this is annoying. I feel like I'm just gonna have to mute myself in case.
The great Koji cannot. Damn.
Yeah, it just keeps going up. I'm gonna have to mute myself. Sorry, guys.
Alright.
So, anyways, folks.
Quick, Quirst is here. Break out the booze.
Hey!
So, as we see here today, we are getting none other than one of a match for sure. So, who do you think is going to win? The Great Koji or is that Bob Sapp, right?
No,
Or Sap.
Goldberg. That's-
Go
That's
Pig.
Bill Goldberg.
Okay, Go Pig, indeed.
I have to
So
break
who
it
y'all
for a
got
second.
winning?
I heard Gold Pig. That sounds like something Bret Hart would call him. Oh, there we go.
So what's going on? Who picks the Great Koji?
I've got great Koji, but that man is getting bullied right now.
Who picks the Goldberg himself?
Me, because fuck you.
Oh,
I didn't know
wow.
you wanted to, but okay.
Hey, yo, boys, chill.
I mean, shit, we could work something out now. I mean, I was just saying, we could work something out there.
Somebody finally going to take your virginity.
That's 80%.
Oh my god.
Don't
Y'all
worry,
two
Zach.
are- y-
Don't worry,
y'all
Zach.
two
We
are-
all know you can never kid some anyway, so yeah.
Damn.
I love you too.
Hey Mal, I gotta fix my mental health shit and actually start getting out of the house before
You
I
got
can
this,
even
dog.
worry.
You got that, dog. I believe in you. You could definitely like all jokes aside. I feel like punch your kid out, you actually find somebody that could actually be like genuinely like fucking good for you. Because I think there is some people out there that is actually really good for you for real. Especially if they like, accept your whole disabilities and shit. for
Yep,
real.
yep. My
Sexy.
mom's had the same conversation with me. Okay, that is Bob Sapp.
Yes.
He looks like a buff naked mole rat in this game if keep with his default. Bob Sapp in this game looks like what would happen if
Alright,
you
they're not
turned the
banging at the
naked mole
second.
rat.
Alright.
But they will bang soon, I know. But that is a
Bob
good
Sapp in
comparison,
this-
Zach.
Yeah, Bob Sapp in this game looks like what would happen if you took the naked mole rat Kim Possible, taught him how to wrestle, and made him buff as hell.
Another
Trying to
thing that's
remember
been
what they
said
named it.
within a VC in this server that I can now take out of context.
But I gotta
Last thing
say
that-
that, oh,
Yeah.
Did anybody watch the live action Kim Possible movie that they did?
no,
I didn't even know
I
they
didn't watch
did.
it for several reasons. One, that ain't my thing. Two, I ain't watching no live action remake shit. 3. No.
It wasn't even a live action remake. It was a live action original.
You get the point.
Yeah.
Take an animated classic you had and turn it into live action.
He
That
legit
trend has to
damn
stop.
near. Bruh, I thought Bob said I was going to critical himself. I'm about to laugh my ass off.
If he did, that would have been great.
The thing I was gonna say, the thing that Course said that I can take out of context. They will bang soon. Yes, no very much will.
They about to bang.
Ooh, a bomb.
They-
There we go.
Hey, Chris, them folks upstairs about to have banger after banger after
85.
85 bang.
Oh, that's what I hear.
Finland!
Finland! It's not a real place. You can't prove it exists. Quoted, very, very angry Swede. Now it's time for the main event. Do we look at the entrances for the main event?
Yes.
Okay. So, 1993, these two had a match. It was pretty darn good. 2004, we're getting a rematch. 2025, we simulate that supposed rematch in 2004.
Because it never happened.
Yes.
Because we never got the rematch, and we never will get the rematch, especially since both men are retired.
The only way we'll get that rematch is if they play like checkers or something.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. This fucking model for him is ridiculous.
They took what he most likely looked like in the early 80s. What they have
No,
is
it's just
WCW.
he looks
music.
so. Fuck no, I don't even care about the music. It's just the model. It looks so goofy. Like, look at him. That's not Boca Bola, bro.
That's not even Thunder Lips.
That's fucking Hogan Ichiban.
That's Hoagie politics.
That's freaking AWA Terry Bollea. What the hell?
It's Terry Hogan, the jobber from WCW.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Terry Trogan.
Terry
you mean
Trogan.
Randy Hogan.
Wait.
Ooh, look at that.
Wait. First, did he wrestle under his real name in AWA, or was he already Hulk Hogan?
They called him Hogan in AWA. He also came up with the Hulkamania phrase in AWA.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gunslinger is referring to Randy Hogan. That's the jobber from WC.
There you go, yeah.
And there was Dave Sullivan who was Evad Sullivan.
Hulk Hogan was he was Sterling Gold at one point, then he was Terry Boulder, then he went to AWA and I think he kept the Terry Boulder gimmick or whatever, or just changed it to something else. I can't remember exactly, but it's a whole thing.
Yeah, and there was also, what was it? Dizzy Hogan for Brutus Beefcake.
Hogan Ichiban in Japan.
Yeah, that was right. He had some great bouts with Inoki. I think he even had a one-on-one with Hansen.
I remember that damn Hogan Ichiban promo. Him either just getting out of the car or just about ready to get into the car to go somewhere, and he just looks at the camera and goes Hogan Ichiban, and then it cuts.
Huh.
I want to say that was a WCW thing, but I might be lying.
Well, we start with a little taunt. That's actually how the 93 match started. Muda did a great green mist in the air and then flipped off Hogan. That was how the match started.
You know what's a great one of my favorite Muda taunts ever?
Wait, wasn't Wrestle Summit in 93?
Yeah, that was 93, I believe. Because he was a WWF champion.
You wanna know my favorite fucking Muda taunt like ever in general?
What would that be?
Okay.
When him and Tajiri was just cutting, they were culling up each other, and then
the combined mist together.
Yes, that shit is so fucking sick, bro. It's so sick. That's just so sick, man. Look at my
And
boy go. And he point at the nigga like, "We got you, bitch." You know, okay.
and who who did he who did he call the Q word and the F word in a Noah
That was
promo?
Nakamura.
Shinsuke. That shit was amazing.
We did not see
Yeah.
that.
It was
We
a-
rewound it, what, 3 times because we couldn't believe what we heard? Like, what is this
It
promo?
was so fucking random. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh, and all the memes that came out of it.
Speaking of Shinsuke, when will we pull the plug on that man? Because his career's pretty much finished.
At this point, he cares more about the constant paycheck. WWE
Hey, man, he just
pays
chilling.
him to stay at home, and he's like, yeah, okay.
But hey,
He's
the one thing he
posting-
did say, he loves to surf, so he get to surf whatever he wants.
Yeah. Comes back with a surfer
Yeah.
gimmick. He's now Surfer Mura.
Oh, that moonsault was
A
crazy.
man's got to have his hobbies now.
Yeah, he's getting
Especially
paid
in a
too.
business.
Yeah, because I mean, the second he was signed, you already knew that he was just doing it for the paycheck, because he was at the part of his career when he was already phoning it in. Axe Bomber, of course.
I mean, his match against Sami Zayn was fucking great as shit, though.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
really good.
He could still have a
So-
good match when he feels like it.
So I would say this.
Wait.
He started.
Post-match Dragon Screw. Get some heat back.
That's funny. But I'll say this. When you start phoning it in is when after the AJ Styles feud.
Oh, definitely.
Then he starts to resurface himself when he was with Rick Boogs, which is actually pretty sick.
If
But-
they ever do another special entrance for Nakamura, like he comes back to Noah at like a Budokan show, they need to bring Rick Boogs with the guitar.
True.
I know. Rick Boogs, like, I can't think of a good match he had, but at the same time, I loved his
Character is
charisma.
amazing.
Yeah, he had a good charisma to him. He's like a boy.
I like his character. He's definitely a boy.
Unfortunately, he got released and will never wrestle again.
Yeah, but he still makes
That-
good
that's
money
if he
as a
wants to.
bodybuilder and I think a fitness instructor.
Yeah, he having the time of his life.
All right. Here we go. Let's see. Can we beat 52,000? I just like that the last 2 matches, we didn't even need to reset. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. Oh, no.
What?
We were
What about the
short.
rating? What about the rating?
The rating's good, but we didn't get the other thing.
What the fuck did I tell you?
Okay,
did
I
they
think
try?
we have no choice but to try the other card. Oh my God, look at that face.
I'm getting tired of this bullshit. Y'all guys really... Are you serious? Did y'all really thought that like y'all had a good idea and putting me in the main event against some jabroni?
Oh my gosh, they're slamming shit. Great.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. You think some goofy, but hey, at least you got a good rating. But doesn't matter. We still got like a few tickets left. So do me a favor and get the fuck out of my face. Muda out.
Okay, so we're gonna do a take 2 quickly here. I'm gonna make a cut to at the end to see how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got 100%. I had to stop. I had to come back here to show you. Terry Funk versus Abdullah the Butcher. Instant classic. Okay, we made it to the main event, and surprisingly, I don't think we had to reset a single match. Yeah, you know,
That's my
Gunslingers.
sponsored boy. Bob Sapp is officially my right hand man.
Sounds like Gunslinger's got stuff in the background there.
He's fine.
No, not to you, not to me. Gunslinger is preparing to do something terrible. He's gonna go to the pizza shop and order boneless pizza.
With a side leader of Coke.
No, a side leader of Dr. Pepper.
You gotta be out of your fucking mind.
Exactly. But yeah, Voodoo's answers on the question I asked earlier is accurate. Those are good. So yeah, as you saw, we had 100% match rating for, of all things, Terry Funk and Abdullah the Butcher. Then we had Bob Sapp defeating Hulk Hogan, 71%. We're keeping that.
Oh, can y'all do me a favor to make your logos for your brands?
I've not got a brand, so y'all
Possible.
ain't getting shit from me.
Yeah.
And the reason
Yeah,
I ain't
That's
got a
if
brand is
possible.
I
Yeah.
I was going through mental health shit when y'all did the draft.
Yeah.
And I hope you're doing well.
I'm I won't say I'm doing good yet, but I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting
As you should.
So here we go, the main event of Take 2. Great Muda, Shinya Hashimoto. Who do you guys got? Will 0-1 win, or will Muda win LOL?
0-1, please win. This will be a good segue into the next company.
Yeah, that is true.
Will be.
Yeah, because 0-1's next. Oh my gosh, look at Muda. He was trying to plan out something. Look at all of this. Just got him, but not enough. Hashimoto tried something, but it didn't work. Because of course not.
Yeah,
Nothing
of course.
works here.
Of course.
Yes.
Your joint is overdrive, right?
Yes.
What's your colors?
Blue and yellow sound like a good combo.
Alright.
Like blue, gold, blue, yellow, like that type of stuff. Gold and yellow. There we go.
What's your neck on the side?
My gosh, look at that. He just did a green mist into the ring post. No one could be in that corner anymore. Thank goodness it's not a tag team match. And he's moving about. He's going 1/4 here or there. He's got him in a single leg bottle crab. Not enough to even do a single dent. Hashimoto trying to do something. No, Muda says, fuck you. And it's, oh no, he get him back here. And then a little Falcon Arrow, some shit. Misses some stuff and gets hit by a Shining Wizard as punishment.
Twice.
Uh-oh. Oh. He was playing possum there, but it wasn't enough. I was going for a pinfall. Almost got the victory. One, two. Oh, he was just punking him in the forehead there. Bunch of 2.9s. My gosh, what the heck? Just bumping him on the ground and oh, moonsault.
3.
2.9, no.
Damn.
All
Dude,
these
that would've been a
2.9s. Shooting Wizard,
Shining Wizard.
just enough.
Just enough. Muda wins.
Alright, Oldford. I think we did good, right?
84%.
84.
Now there's one last thing. Can we find... Oh yeah, let's show our match ratings. So yeah, as you can see, Red, as Plan B, did a pretty good job, I'd say. Especially that one right there.
Yep.
KO!
52,000 plus. Come
Knock
on.
this man off his fucking assholes. Three, 4, 5. Hey!
There we go. You see, more 4-star single matches.
Muscle.
That helped us out.
Muscle.
Now let's get the voice acting ready and an A ring.
Oh, look at this. Look at the successful thing. God damn, that was a great show. And I love to see Hulk Hogan guy knocking his asshole. Yeah. And that's why Muscle One will always have the hustle and the wrestle. Muda out. I am so happy. The ramen shop is doing very well. I never seen Kawada have a really good 1 centimeter smile. I'm so proud of all of y'all. I'm so proud of my team. But just know that the pro wrestling love will always be lovable. Right?
Will it always be fuckable too?
Hey yo, that's out of pocket.
I couldn't quite hear him. Can you say that again, Gunslinger?
And
Will it always be fuckable?
yes, that's why starting today, All Japan will be sponsored by them Tengus, them nice fleshlights. And trust me, pro wrestling will always be lovable and fuckable.
It ended at the perfect time there.
Woo! I got us a fucking A rank on the bonus show. Yeah.
That definitely helps you out in the future, I would say.
Hell yeah.
So there we go. That was All Japan. Next up is 0-1.
Yeah.